Yo guys, looks like I'm recording. So I want to update all my people on the fog situation that's been happening everywhere across the globe almost. You know what it turns out? For those of my people who have microscopes in their home labs, right? The reason why a sample of the fog didn't really show any results is quite simple. Your microscopes simply aren't advanced enough. So some of my people's more advanced industrial microscopes gave us some pretty interesting and wild results, right? So what was happening across the globe for a week or so, we really were all inhaling toxic fog. And the source of most of the toxins, besides all the pollution that mankind, anyway, extracts into the atmosphere and the air, right? We had dangerous levels of volcanic sulfur dioxide within the fog. That's the reason it was so dry, and there was no humidity really to the fog, right? So when we look at the volcanic activity sensor data for the past 2 weeks, right? There really hasn't been that many active volcanoes across the globe at the same time before. And just as a freak of nature accident, we had this fog, and the volcanic ash and fumes together with fog really does create a very dangerous fucking situation, really, to be honest. Now, if you're like me, you would have never fucking even considered something like this to be a possibility, right? I mean, it just isn't something that crosses your mind on a daily basis, right? But people did die from this. Apparently the death toll is about, I don't know what the death toll is, to be honest, but more than 1,000 people died, and 100,000 plus suffered serious health consequences, all breathing related, which is to be expected from sulfur dioxide poisoning, right? I mean, how many people we have who are asthmatic and alcoholic and, I don't know, have lung cancer or whatever, any number of issues, right? And then there's the homeless population who just sleeps outside in the middle of all of this shit. So yeah, freaks of nature are back, apparently, freaking, what's the proper fucking term? I don't know, it's fucking shocking. Welcome to 2025. Well, if I got anything more interesting than this, I'll keep you posted. Oh, by the way, and special thanks to one of my main subscribers, Muddies, for pointing out a very important flaw, which I've fixed by this point. Thanks, brother. Peace.
This fungus is, first, if you want to look at it, it's airborne. It's not a single fiber here and there. It is glowing under UV light. So if you take a UV lamp at night, you can see those fibers airborne. And there are billions of them. Not every night, but every now and then. You can see them fly around. And these fibers, this fungus is infecting the human body. And with 95% or 99% of the people, nothing special happens. They're just embedded somewhere, and your biology is keeping the fungus population low in your body. They just function as a plasmonic antenna to send out a signal, but you don't get sick from it. You don't get ill. No visible symptoms. So we would guess 100% of the population in Europe is infected. It's not a big deal. It's not dangerous, as long as the body can handle these things. Some of the people cannot handle it, and then the mycelium is starting to grow within the body and starting to multiply, and at a certain point they are extracted via the skin, and you can see that they have this ability to collect colors. You have blue Morgellons and you have red Morgellons.
Attracted to each other. What the fuck is this? Literally, it just rained, and this shit came. I emptied this yesterday, and this is what the rainwater looks like.
Mysterious fog has started to show up all across the country, and people are very worried. Ever since the Dior bag stopped showing up in the sky, people have started to see fog at their house all across the country. Literally from all corners of America, people are walking outside their house, seeing fog like this, but saying that it has oddly big particles in it. Florida, Pennsylvania, Minnesota, California, and Texas, and basically all over the country, people are reporting the same thick particle fog. Some people are saying that it's making them feel sick, smells like chemicals, and is not normal, and what are the odds that it's the exact same looking stuff everywhere? This is a video somebody took yesterday morning in Florida at 6:30, and this is not snow. They don't know what this is. This person said this fog is everywhere, and it's not just fog, it's like someone spraying something weird. My throat's been killing me since it rolled in. Anyone else notice this chemical smell? It's not natural, feels like we're in a sci-fi movie where the air is not safe anymore. No one has been able to say exactly what this fog is or why people are able to see it all across the country, but I want you guys to let me know, have you seen this fog yet?
The fog situation keeps on getting stranger and stranger. This video is taken of a complete blanket of fog coming over this town. And some people are saying that some of the videos are just snow and it's not actual fog. Well, you can take a look at this video here where the woman turns on her light in the same area she was already in, and it's not snow, it's caused by the fog. Strange particles just floating around, acting and behaving not like normal fog. But I think the strangest thing that we have seen so far is this next video. This occurred yesterday in Texas. This is a woman's pool. She woke up to it this morning. She's had a pool for years. I've had a pool, and many people that have pools have never seen anything like this. She hadn't added new chemicals, changed anything about the water. The only difference is that there's been fog pouring in every morning and orbs and drones in her area. This is a close-up shot, and as I've mentioned in the past, though there's no facts to back this, people are calling it a chemical fog. But what do you guys think about this?
Okay, y'all, what seriously is going on here with this fog nonsense? Look, I've been seeing all the stories about weird fog all over the country. It's 5 o'clock in the morning here in South Texas, and I thought it was all just people being weird and nonsense. And I wake up this morning and it hasn't rained in a while. The weather hasn't changed dramatically at all. I'm driving through town, and the whole town looks like this weird hazy fog, and it's like a thick moisture that smells weird in the air. And there's no reason for it. I mean, it's January. We haven't had rain. The weather patterns haven't shifted. I went to bed last night. Everything was normal. I wake up to go to work this morning. It's 5 o'clock in the morning here in Texas. What is this? Why does it smell weird, and why is it like a thick moisture? It's like fog, but you can see it like thick, and it's like wet and weird and smells weird. And I don't know, man. I thought it was all hype, but now I'm a little freaked out myself, honestly. It's like, what in the world am I breathing? That's my biggest concern, is what is this garbage? I saw a news article about it. It's all over the country. What is this?